should die on the mix.
Tell him, Slime.
I'm king of all eights. Fuck what you say. They Glock 23 knocked off your toupee. I'm from the Mac, the bit really the trench.
Y'all just pray for me, man. I'm trying to take these L's, bro.
11127 kicks, and always remember, bless your feet with something.
I'm sorry. You nigga couch chaser can't fuck with new people. Considering enough if you fuck with me, ain't gon' lead the bitches. She don't like when I'm cheating, so used to winning niggas can't be defeated. We coming with 30s on 30s. I'm fighting for one. My mind just been set on a murder. I was just fucked up. I was just dying bad. I had to tighten the fuck up. Go hit me a lick and go get me a bag. I was just fucked up. I was just dying bad.
What's going on, my good folks? It's your boy, 1127 Kicks. I hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday, man. I hope everybody's having a safe weekend, a blessed weekend, man. Excuse me. So today we got a different type of video, man. I just want to come holler at y'all with some stuff that was on my mind, small little kitchen talk. And this one's just actually about me. It's not even about like things I just speak about in general, man. But just to holler at y'all, man. I've been going through some mental issues for a while now. You know, probably about like a good 3 years. Since 2016, since I was 20. I've been going through some really bad mental issues. And at first, I didn't know that I was going through mental issues and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But just recently this year in March, I had 2 suicide attempts. My first suicide attempt was March 24th. I tried to cut myself, but my wife stopped me. Then the second time was I actually took a boatload of pills, took a whole bunch of Dayquil to the head and everything like that. And my wife had found me pretty much unconscious in our car at my mother-in-law's house. And when I got to the hospital, I still was non-responsive. But as I gained my conscience back and everything like that, the doctors, they ran tests on me and stuff like that. And I did overdose. And they was actually surprised that, you know, I was still alive. You know what I'm saying? So then after that, I was admitted to the hospital over here over the weekend, because by law, if you're military, you know, you have a suicide attempt on a Friday, you have to spend the weekend at the hospital. And I was in the psych ward for 2 days, man, in the psych ward. And I had did a lot of self-reflection. It was really tough for me. 2 of the hardest days of my life, I can honestly say. I wasn't able to see my kid. Well, I could have seen my kid, but I don't want my kid coming to the hospital seeing her daddy in the psych ward, even though she wasn't even 1 yet. But, you know, that put a strain on my wife real tough. But she came and see me every time I had visitation hours. She'd come up there every single time, like 2 or 3 times a day. I'll see my wife and everything like that. So which was dope, you know, shout out to my wife. And yeah, so I did a lot of self-reflection in there. And I had realized that I did want to live, and I still do, and that, you know, I want to be alive for my daughter, and I want to be there for my wife. I want to be there for my future kids. I want to be there for my family. You know, that put a strain on my family, and they worried about me a lot, you know, or they worried about me a lot and stuff like that. And, you know, as I was talking to the doctors in there, they was asking me, you know, have I ever tried to do counseling? Have I ever been open to it? And my answer was like, nah. Like, you know, me growing up in the projects, growing up in the hood, growing up in a black home, like, what's counseling gonna do? You know, that stigmatism, like, why would I go to counseling and talk to a random person? You feel what I'm saying? And they really not gonna understand me or whatever. But when I went through that situation, my wife and my mother-in-law and my grandma, they was real avid about, you know, me going to counseling. So I was like, yeah, cool, like, I'll go there, you know. So at first, I was just thinking in my head, like maybe it was like from some things I experienced in my childhood and stuff like that. So I remember I went to 2 counselors, and they both had asked me, and I told them the whole story about my childhood and everything like that, and what I was experiencing. But they had asked me, did I ever consider getting out the Navy? Now I was like, you know, like, yeah, I plan on it, you know, one day, you feel me? But as of right now, no, I got a wife, I got a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't, I probably would've got out this year, you feel me? But I got a wife and I got a kid, you know, so I'm about to have a new set of orders somewhere else for 3 years. I won't be on the boat and stuff like that. So I was just like, you know, 3-year plan, let me get my degree, get some more bread up, you know, me and my wife develop a strong, solid plan, and boom, you know, we'll be straight, because I don't want to just do everything off the fly. You know, I don't want to put my family through that. I wanted to have a set plan. You know, that's all it was to it. And it threw me off because I was just like, dang, I'm talking about my childhood, and they're asking me about the Navy. So as I kept on going to counseling, my counselor, she had brought it to my attention. She was like, you know, every time you have an episode, you're on your ship. Because you're not having episodes when you're home. You're not having suicidal thoughts when you're home. You know, when you're home, you're good. You're around your daughter, you're around your family, and like you're fine. But for some reason, when you get up in the morning, you feel this depression, then you go to a ship, you know, it causes a lot of anxiety, and I didn't even know I had anxiety. And she was like, you know, from what she told me from her professional opinion was, I've had anxiety for years, and I just didn't know it. Because she was going off my mannerisms, the way I breathe, when I talked about my shit, when I just talked about anything. So I was just like, dang. So as we further went into counseling, you know what I'm saying, we just started tackling things, and it all started, bro, when I remember my boy Thompson, you know, one of my closest friends, my brother, all day, every day, he was kicked out the military, and he popped on the drug test or whatever, but it is what it is, you feel what I'm saying? My boy was kicked out, and Thompson, you see this, sorry I said this, you popped on the test, but I love you, man. But yeah, so, and that was my ace, you feel me, right hand man, and we used to keep each other level, you know, and we had, like if I was feeling something, he would always be right there right after I feel it. He was like, yo, I felt you, like, what's up? Same thing for him, when I felt like he was feeling something, I was right there next to him, like, bro, I felt you, like, you feel me, like, you good. And when he left, I didn't have that no more. And then on top of that, you know, the person that was over me, I'm gonna say her name, she didn't like me. And at the time it was me and my boy Killer Sham. We was rocking with each other. It was just us in the division and her over us. And so her husband is a higher ranking person, and one of my close friends is a higher ranking person and our mentor. And I remember he told me, because he worked with her husband and stuff like that, but she didn't know that, you feel me, that was my guy, and her husband didn't know that was my guy. So you know, bro, you know, slide up on me, and he was like, yo, you know, I work with your leadership husband, and she go home, and he told me that she goes home every day and she got it out for you.
I do this for the
She
game
wants
with the
you
kid
to
and
get
stuff.
kicked out,
Gotta stay the same,
and she's
never
gonna do
change,
whatever
shit
she
gon'
can to
Gonna
get
make
you
it out the rain,
kicked out.
stretches on the road.
You know,
Put
so
the
he
team
said
up on
just
my back
keep your
and
head
get
on the
my
swivel,
lap,
be
bro.
good.
I'm in the heart of
And I was like,
Jordan,
all right,
love
bet.
for you. Niggas gon' hit you more when you making some out of
So,
that. Keep all that fake shit out my face.
Of course, you know, when you first meet somebody in leadership position, like they try to play it cool and stuff like that, but you catch on to the stuff that they do. And like she was constantly grinding me all the time, bro. All the time, constantly doing it, but she'll nitpick. Fuck with me, you feel what I'm saying? No matter what I did, nitpick. And so, like I said, but my boy Thompson was there, and my boy Killer Sham, my boy Top. So they was all, you know what I'm saying? A couple more friends keeping me level-headed, you feel me? Because I was really catching a lot of heat. So, so shortly after my mans got kicked out the Navy, you know, that was tough for me. We went out on the water, and as we went out on the water, you feel what I'm saying? I had to get certain qualifications. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't on my stuff, you feel me? I was never a troublemaker, but I just really had to adjust to military life, you feel me? And I really wasn't rocking with, you know what I'm saying, with, you know, female that was over me. So they was like, yo, you need to get this done by the time we get back, whatever. So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying, I'm knocking out what I'm supposed to knock out. And at one of these points in time, I had a board for a certain qualification. And I told him, like, yo, I got this board, you feel me? I'll be here at 10:30, you know. But to make a long story short, they got mad because I had closed the store and went to go get my qualification, which I told them about. So when I went downstairs for training after lunch, you know, my Divo, she was mad at me. My divisional officer, Divo, let y'all know. She was mad at me. He was like, where you been? I was like, you know, I took my lunch break. They was like, but you know, we had training at this time. So 2 days prior to this, you feel what I'm saying? Every time we would go downstairs for training in the afternoon, they wouldn't be there. They were like, oh, we're gonna do training after dinner. We would go down there after dinner. They were like, nah, ain't no training today. So that was 4 times that they had did that. They had pulled that or whatever. And mind you, you feel me? You know, while we was underway and stuff like that, we'll try to take naps during our breaks or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying, have some chill time because we was getting grinded real hard. It was only 2 of us. And like she'll call down there. She had, you know, people coming up to our racks and basically racking your bed. She had people like coming to our racks, like kind of like peeking in them on the low to try to see if we was in there. Then like she'll bust into the berthing or the living space, knock on our racks, telling us to get up, screaming and stuff like that. Like, even if you told her, like, yo, I'm finna go to the bathroom, you walk up and go to the bathroom. I remember I went to the bathroom, bro, and then, like, 2 minutes later, like, she was in there, like, where's JB at? And they was like, yo, he's in the bathroom. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just how she was all the time. You feel me? So I got in trouble for pretty much closing the store going to get qualified. You feel what I'm saying? So they gave me some counseling, and I was really pissed off about it because I was like, damn, y'all been grinding me. And you feel me? Like, I just did what y'all had been asking me to do, and I'm getting punished for it. So that really, you know what I'm saying, pissed me off. So I go to the store and stuff like that. And then the female leader, she come in there and she started trying to fuck with me again, telling me do this, telling me do that. Now at this time I'm so upset at what just happened, you know, I'm just kind of like, let me chill, so I don't move. You know, I didn't want to get up, I didn't want to put hands on her, I just knew I was mad. But so she went and got somebody else, and you know, the senior leadership, you know, she hollered at me and stuff. I had a lot of respect for her. She knew I wasn't a troublemaker, and she was like, "We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna be good." Then she left. After she had left, you feel what I'm saying? I blacked out. You feel what I'm saying? I blacked out. I had messed up the whole store and stuff like that. But I had went from sitting at the register to being in an admin office around, you know, a whole bunch of people that was higher ranking. I had blood all over my hands. My hands was cut up and stuff like that. Like, I didn't know what happened. You feel what I'm saying? I never blacked out before. So, you know, they showed me the pictures of everything I did. I was like, oh, I apologize. I paid for the damage and everything like that. And but I, you know, Navy's requirements still had to get in trouble. So, you know what I'm saying, I got in trouble for failure to disobey a lawful order, and then on top of that, destruction of government property. So I had got sent up, and I got put on 45 days of restriction. So basically that means I couldn't leave the ship for 45 days. I can't eat outside food for 45 days. You know, I gotta be up by 6 o'clock every single day. I can't go to sleep at 10 o'clock every day. And after 10 o'clock, I can't leave my berthing and stuff like that. I'm restricted to the ship, point blank, period. Can't go nowhere. I don't have my cell phone. My pay was cut in half, and and my rank was suspended and everything like that. So I went through that phase. You feel what I'm saying? That was really tough for me. I spent my 21st birthday on my ship and stuff like that. But the thing was that got to me was that she didn't get in trouble. And everybody knew what was going on, but I did. You feel what I'm saying? And then on top of that, when I blacked out, I went and talked to one of the docs on the ship, and I told him what I was feeling and stuff like that. But it was pretty much like, oh, it's all right, your mind just went into black, you'll be fine and everything or whatever. Now usually, you know, before I blacked out, I always been a really good people person. I still am, and I really didn't mind being around a lot of people. But after that incident, I couldn't be around a lot of people, and a lot of people was trying to check on me and stuff like that. But like, you know, it felt like 1,000 people talked to me at one time. My body would get real hot. I'll start sweating. I'll start tripping. And I had to get away. You know, I had to get away. And to this day, I'm still like that. I still can't be around a lot of people. For long periods of time, I still have to get away 10, 15 minutes at a time, multiple times. You know what I'm saying? So then shortly after that, you know, my boy Killer Sham got discharged and stuff like that, and now it was just me and old girl on the ship together. And that was real hard for me to see my boy when my boy got discharged. You know, he got out and everything, and that's when my first thoughts of suicide actually started to kick in. I thought about going to the medical office, telling them I got like a headache and I felt seasick, so they could give me a shitload of pills. And I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna take it to the head. Like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, I'm here by myself. You know, I can't deal with this lady. Like, she just got it out for me and stuff like that. But I didn't do it. You know, I never went to the medical, but it was just a thought and everything like that. And then also at the time I was married and stuff like that, but I found out certain things about, you know what I'm saying, about my ex-wife and stuff that had me fucked up or whatever, and I had to deal with those things too. Plus and then she didn't even give a fuck that everything I was going through, she didn't care. You know what I'm saying? So I went through all that and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So then, shortly after that, you feel me, I just try to keep my mind on a positive mindset and everything like that. I knew I wasn't right, but I didn't want to fall into, you know, wanting to commit suicide or nothing like that. And I remember I started drinking a fifth of Hennessy every day. Like, every single day, I drink a fifth of Hennessy. Like, it was nothing. Like, a fifth of Hennessy to me wasn't nothing. Like, I drink it like it was water. Every day after work, I drink a fifth of Hennessy. And I lie to you not, I had drank so much Hennessy, the store that's right off base, they had ran out of Hennessy. Straight up, that's how much Hennessy that I would drink. And if I couldn't get a Hennessy, I'd get a 40 ounce until they came back with some Hennessy straight up. And I had got past that part. I got past that because I seen, you know, what drinking does to you growing up. So I was like, man, let me get past that part. You know, let me get off of that. You feel me? So, you know, we fast forward. I went through my deployment and everything in 2017, and then in 2018, when we got back, things seemed like they was was pretty smooth, you feel what I'm saying? And 2018, that's when I had my kid. So when I had my kid, it was kind of like a shock to a lot of people, you feel what I'm saying? And I remember, you know, when I brought my child's birth certificate to the office and stuff like that, female leadership, she's still here. I remember, like, she walked into the office, because, you know, old girl, one of the homies told me, like, yeah, she walked in the office, was trying to get, like, information on my kid, you know, and stuff like that, like being nosy and stuff like that, trying to get information and all this other stuff on my kid. You know, shout out to the person who didn't give out my information on my child and stuff like that. And then after I had my kid, there was a lot of people that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, necessarily fucking with me like that afterwards. There started to be a lot of chit chat on my ship about me behind my back, you feel what I'm saying? But I still played it cool, like I ain't say nothing, you feel what I'm saying? But I recognize the change in a lot of people, because I went from, you know what I'm saying, like kicking it with the homies and stuff like that or whatever, or going out and drinking and stuff. Like I'm at home, I'm with my kid, you know. My wife was just my baby mom at that point in time, but I knew I was gonna marry her, you feel what I'm saying? And like a lot of people didn't fool with it, a lot of people talked behind my back. And it always came back around to me, but I always kept it copacetic. But I never, you know what I'm saying, I never like really rock with that. I really never, you know what I'm saying, like that junk. So I had to distance myself from people that I thought that was close to me, the people that, you know, I thought that really fooled me, you feel what I'm saying? And then, you know, you fast forward a little bit, this year, you know, things actually got worse. Like one of my OGs, he like really my spiritual brother, but he OG to me and everything like that. He like we clicked off the rip. You feel what I'm saying? Clicked off the rip, and like, you know, been like this. You feel me? Like this. For real, my God. And he came into a situation where it was like pretty negative and stuff like that, and then he hashed that out and everything like that with everybody, which was cool. But and I thought like the whole thing with people talking behind my back was done, but it wasn't. You know, people say certain things about me, and then like one day he had hollered at me about it, like, yo, you know, they said such and such or whatever. And I just laughed at it, you feel what I'm saying? Because I was just like, all right, bro, let me tell you what's up, you feel what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, that shit cold. Then on top of that, like a lot of people try to blame it on my wife, blame it on my kid, like, you know, I went from being a single man, then I got a wife, then I got a kid, I got responsibilities, and I got all this other stuff like that. And then it got to the point like, oh, I'm never around, I don't laugh the same, and I don't do this, I don't do that. Like people just throwing like hella dirt on my name. And it wasn't even the fact that I don't laugh the same, it was just like I don't laugh around y'all, because I know y'all don't fuck with me. You feel what I'm saying? I know y'all don't really get down with me like that. Y'all don't get down with my baby, y'all don't get down with my old lady. You feel what I'm saying? And I was just like, you know, I really wasn't feeling that. You feel me? And then like shortly after that, man, I just started feeling like these deep depressions, and I just started thinking negative, like these negative thoughts, because I've always worked hard, I've always grinded hard, you feel what I'm saying? But I started hearing so much negative stuff about me from people I thought that was close to me. I started hearing like negative things were said about me on my ship. Always, like, you know, I'm skating, I don't do my job, I don't do this, I don't do that, and stuff like that. But anytime, you know, somebody came back to me like, oh, I heard you didn't do this and stuff like that, I was like, oh, I'll take you to it and I'll show you that I did it. I don't know why they saying that about me, you feel what I'm saying? But like, let's go. And then the cold part was, it'll be a lot of times somebody will actually see me doing it, you feel what I'm saying, and they'll still throw that dirt on me, you feel what I'm saying? And then, like, you know, that causes my upper chain of command to look at me sideways, like, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck you be doing? You know what I'm saying? You're not doing your job. That's not what we hearing around here and stuff like that. And, you know, that really got to me. And like to this day, you feel what I'm saying? I fight what people done put on me, done said about me over the years. I fight with my anxiety. I have like certain episodes, you feel what I'm saying, where I'm just upset, or I'm depressed, or you know what I'm saying, I just tweak and shit like that, and I'll be at work. I never tweak on my daughter and my wife and all like that. And it's just been real tough. You feel what I'm saying? It's been hella tough. It's been a battle every single day, because I have to remind myself I'm not a bad person. I have to remind myself that I'm a good dude. I got to remind myself that, you know, I'm a good friend and I'm a hard worker, you know, because for so long I've been pretty much told, like, you know, you ain't shit. I've been told, like, oh, I skate, I work hard, I don't do my job, I don't do what I'm supposed to do. Or if somebody says something about me, you know what I'm saying, people just take it and run with it. So for so long people sit there and laugh and smile in my face, but they really dog me behind my back. You know what I'm saying? And it's real tough for me, because a lot of times I don't know who really rock with me, who really down for me, who really fucking with me tough. You feel what I'm saying? And that's fine, because like the ones that's really real, like I know who they are. I know exactly who they are, and they know who they are, and they know I fuck with them. You know, shouts out to y'all. But it's definitely been a road for me, man. It's definitely been tough for me, man. Like, you know, it's hard, you feel me? But and I know this video long, but like the big thing, I just want to tell anybody and stuff like that is that if you're going through anything mentally, man, when you seek help on First Avenue and it don't work out, don't be like me and just sit on it, because it fucks you up in the end. You know, find your help, get your help before it's too late. You feel what I'm saying? Don't get to the point where I got to where I tried to commit suicide twice. You know what I'm saying? The first time I tried to commit suicide, my baby was in the house. I had just put her to sleep. You feel me? The second time I committed suicide, my wife, my sister-in-law, my nephew, my daughter, you know what I'm saying? They all in the house. I'm outside in the car, ready to take my life. You feel what I'm saying? Because all the things that I have, you know, went through with the Navy and people that I thought that fucked with me on my ship and stuff like that, the environment that I was in, you know. And don't wait for help. Don't wait, man. Get help as soon as possible, for real. Because if you don't, man, you're gonna go through a lot. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna be going through these emotions that you thought that you don't even know why you have them. And you know your mind better than anybody else. So don't let nobody tell you that there's nothing wrong with you when you feel it in your spirit that something is going on. You feel what I'm saying? Speak up for yourself. Never suffer in silence, man. Straight up, don't suffer in silence like I did, because it's hard for me now. Like, I'm not a bad father. I love my daughter. My daughter knows I love her. My wife knows I love her and everything. But I'm not fully myself. You feel me? It's times where I have to be alone. Times I have to stay away for, you know what I'm saying, for 30 minutes or so, for an hour or two. And all they want to do is love me. But sometimes I can't even receive that, because of things that happen to me, and I waited so late to ask for help. You feel me? But never suffer in silence, man. That's a big thing from it. But like I said, I'm in counseling now, man. I'm grinding hard every single day. You know, it's still a battle, but I'm gonna win that battle. I'm all good, man. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I know the Most High got me regardless. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what keeps me going. That I know He got me, and I know my wife and my kid got me, and that's all I need right there. And I know my partners got me too, the ones that really rock with me. And my family got me, the ones that really rock with me, and I appreciate y'all. Excuse me. But yeah, man, that's what it was today. I know this was pretty long kitchen talk, man, but I just had to get that off my chest, man. That, you know, if you out here going through mental issues, mental problems, or you done had thoughts of suicide, man, you're not the only one. You got me right here. But I just want to let you know, man, it's not the end. What you see right now is not it, bro. It's temporary, and it's gonna pass. And there's gonna be so many things that happen that's greater than this. You feel what I'm saying? So don't get down on yourself. Don't beat yourself up, bro. Cause you're gonna be straight. Guarantee you gonna be straight. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I know I'm gonna be straight. I know I'm gonna be good. Just gotta take the proper steps to get there, man. Straight up. But once again, man, thank y'all for the support. Please like and subscribe to the page. I appreciate y'all. I love everybody who has liked and subscribed to the page, who done rock with me and everything like that. Thank y'all so much. Keep on tuning in. If you watch this video, make sure you tune into the whole thing, man. If you don't, it's cool. Dig what I'm saying? Everybody can't watch like a 30-minute video nowadays, for real though. You feel me? But yeah, man, once again, it's your boy 1127 Kicks. And always remember, bless your feet with something, and bless your mind with something. Y'all boys stay blessed.